spot. So I figured, well, I didn't figure I was in danger of losing my starting tight end spot. Since I already got my spot, I helped these guys out for the day. I helped just snap the ball. So I'm like, all right, man, whatever, I'll do it. These guys is acting like little girls. So I'm thinking this shit is temporary. So I do it that day. I snapped the ball, center height, whatever. Things went smoothly. Then the next day, when they called a starting offense, they're like, yo, Kai, come in. We need you to play center again. I was like, time out. I didn't come here to play no fucking center, bro. I came here, I'm starting tight end. Ask the coach. Man, he's like, man, we need you, man. The other guy, he's done for the season. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? I was promised a starting tight end job. Only reason I came was for a starting tight end job. Now I gotta sit there and play fucking center the whole year? And I played fucking center for the whole year. Once again, I'm asked to put my own pride to the side and put my own wishes and goals to the side and play fucking center. I didn't play defense that year, so I might have played kickoff and kick return, so I still was on the field for the most part, but center? That shit was horrible. I'm like, my last year on preteen, and I pretty much done spent my whole preteen career, except for my first year flag, on the offensive line. Even the Pop 1, I played on the offensive line. When the fuck am I going to get a chance to center? Now, this is my last year of eligibility. I can't even play no more after this. And for the whole time, I've been putting ego and pride to the side for the good of the team. I'm always asked to put things to the side for the good of the team. When's somebody going to put something for the good of me? It was what it was. I did what I did for my team. We had a good season. And we had a little rivalry with the Intruders. We lost a very close game to them, and I was like, when we meet them again, we'd win it next time. Like, we knew it was confident and come to playoffs. And the weird thing about the playoffs, I don't know what the fuck the same team we played, the Eagles, the same team we played earlier in the season and blew them out like 22-0. We lost to them in the fucking first round of the playoffs. And the last game of the season, actually, this is before the playoffs. I don't want to jump around too much, but I caught an interception the last game of the season. That's about the only stat I ever, outside of the touchdown and 2-point conversion I scored on flag team, that was like the only stat I ever registered as far as the tackle football. Then the playoffs came and we lost in the first round once again. I never made it out the first round of the playoffs in football. Season ended in disappointment. I couldn't believe it. Like, how the hell would we lose to the same team that we've been blown out earlier in the year? It just didn't make no sense. I don't know what these guys made. Their coach must have been one of the greatest coaches in the league. He made so many different adjustments. Like, their defense looked different. Their offense looked different. I mean, they completely changed everything about themselves. I mean, they look like a completely different team out there. I don't know what the fuck was going on. So I ended my whole preteen career, never went past the first round of the playoffs, never recording a stat. The one time when I was on the Saints on the B team, when they did throw me the ball for a conversion, I dropped it. I forgot to add that in earlier. That's why I had to just say it now. But I dropped it. So I can't say nothing about that. They never threw me the ball again. That was the end of preteen. I can say that I had a lot of fun, though. That is one thing. Had a lot of fun with my friends, playing ball. We enjoyed ourselves before the games, after the games, the food, a lot of good times. Only thing is, I didn't get my chance to shine. So I figured, okay, I still got 2 years left of high school. Let me see what I could do with that. Junior year, and this time I know that the team is trash. I know they suck. I know that I'm probably not going to be able to come in and just start killing, but I still feel like I have the ability. If I get the chance to shine, I'm going to shine. I'm going to, show them what I could do. But I still, my work ethic was poor. Attitude was poor. Didn't have the commitment. I didn't show up for the summer workouts. I literally showed up on the first day of school. The team had been practicing for about a month. Training camp started August 1st. I showed up first day of school as if that's when football started. And, they already had their starting lineup, offense, defense, never saw the field the whole year. And we went like 0-10, and we was trash. It was horrible, and it was just a losing culture. I showed a complete lack of effort, poor work ethic. I got what I deserved, which was nothing. Then my senior year, more of the same. I had actually gotten this summer job, my first ever job. It was at Delta Dental. And funny enough, it was like right down the street from the high school. So I literally could have went from there right to summer camp. And I was like, I done spent all day at work. I don't feel like going to play football after that. And matter of fact, I showed up one day just to like say what up to my friends. The coach is looking at me and I'm just like, I don't really feel like showing up. I'm going to come on September 1st, because I think by then, again, I had realized by my senior year, I realized that professional sports wasn't going to happen. If I wasn't showing up by now, it just wasn't going to happen for me. So by then, I really didn't care anymore. So I'm like, yeah, I'm showing up on September 1st. Once again. And once again, the starting lineups was already got. All the people who had showed up for the summer workouts, those were the people who started. All the people who showed up on September, with the exception of a few people who just had, great ability, it was what it was. And really didn't get much time on the field. I did play a kickoff return. I returned a few kicks, got a couple yards, fumbled once. Matter of fact, I fumbled twice on the same play in one game. It was hilarious. In a losing culture, you have fun. You joke around a lot. You laugh around a lot. You slack off a lot. I could definitely say it's a lot more fun to win and joke around and have fun in a winning situation than it is in a losing situation. You just don't realize it. I didn't realize that until I got on the track team. That was a winning situation where we was actually good and we would joke around, and it was a way better time. Anyway, that's my football story, man. We was horrible. We was horrible my senior year. That year we might have won like 2 games. I played a little JV too. I'm a senior playing varsity and JV because I'm not getting any time. I'm not getting time on varsity, so I'm playing some JV too just to see if I can get on the field. And then what happened was I was starting, but they still didn't throw me the ball. And the one time they did, dropped it. So now you gotta imagine, I'm talking all this trash, and every time I get the opportunity, I'm dropping it. But I'm saying to myself, the only reason I'm dropping it is because y'all never throw it to me in the first place. So when you do throw it to me, it's such a shock. I dropped the ball. That was my excuse. Yeah, football didn't turn out at all the way I thought it was. You couldn't tell me I wasn't making it to the NFL. Or even when I was playing ball, you couldn't tell me I wasn't making it to the NBA. And by my senior year in high school is when I finally opened my eyes to reality. It's almost like I was living in a dream world. Finally opened my eyes to what was really going on. That shit wasn't happening. Honestly, I should have seen it a lot sooner. From not playing the first 2 years of high school, not showing up to training camp, it was just bound to happen. I just showed a complete lack of commitment, poor work ethic, and I have to keep repeating this just to really let y'all know that I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Like, I don't know how I figured that I could make it through life slacking off, not doing what I'm supposed to do, missing practice, missing training camp, not practicing as hard as I could practice, and then somehow I was going to make it to the NFL. I mean, I really was delusional back in those days. The lesson from that was, again, like I told you in all my other sports stories, you got to go hard for what you want. You got to give it 110%. You have to give it your all. If not, you can end up like me. It would be great to have made it to college football or college basketball, or even baseball. At least now, looking back, I know what to not do. The way I was handling things, I didn't deserve to start. I didn't deserve to have the ball thrown to me. I didn't put in the work and effort that it took to be a great player. If you out there, if you got a dream, make sure you attack it 110%. You got to go full tilt, full throttle. You have to approach it with the kind of intensity that it deserves. You got to practice every day. You got to practice on weekends. You got to practice in the summertime when no one else is around. That's how you really see who loves what they're doing versus people who just do it for fun. The people who practice on their own without the coach, without the team, without the structure of the whole organized, whatever it is that you're trying to do, you got to go hard. Nothing else to it. There's no cheat codes, no shortcuts. That's just what it is. But anyway, these are just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Holla at your boy. Peace.